Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and I'm still here drafting Crimson Vow, trying to prepare as best I can for the Arena Open this weekend. In yesterday's draft, we tried to, draft the hard way, which is what people generally refer to the idea of just taking the best card over the first few packs and then trying to figure out what color you're in from there. This set tends to reward you staying open longer because it's so bomb heavy, so you want to be able to play that bomb if you open it in the second or third packs. And some colors are much stronger than others. So getting in one of those strong colors early tends to be really rewarding. So, nope, that's not what I wanted. For example, Tauren's Fist of the Angels is a really, really, really powerful card. And it actually might be worth taking and just forcing, but I'm not sure that it is. It's committing to... green's kind of the worst color, and green-white's not the strongest color combination. So I'm not sure that I want to commit to Tauren's super early. I like being in red, black, or white if I can. Those colors have the best removal because you really need to be able to answer your opponent's bombs. Blue can do it too to an extent, but it's a little bit more iffy. So looking at this pack, what's the best red, black, or white card? I think it's Ballista Watcher. This card's insane if you get it going. I'm going to first pick the Ballista Watcher. I'd rather be in a red deck than in a green-white deck. And Ballista Watcher is very strong in the decks that it's good in. So now I can follow up the Ballista Watcher with either a Change of Fortune, which is a terrible rare. Discard your hand, then draw a card for each card you've discarded this turn. It's supposed to be cute with blood tokens, but it just ends up not getting there. It's not where we want to be. Sigarda's Imprisonment is a solid removal spell. Even though there's Exploit in this set, you want to be able to take care of your opponent's bombs. So Imprisonment, solid playable. Play it if you're in white, for sure. But I'm going to take Flameblessed Bolt. It goes with my first pick, and it's probably the strongest card in the set. 1 mana removal. When decks are either playing their bombs or trying to be fast to kill your opponent for the bombs, Flameless Bolt is really important to help keep the board clear while you set up. So we're going to take the Flameless Bolt. And pay attention to what wheels here, because that was kind of a weird pack. So here we see some other good white cards again. Valorous Stance is a really powerful white card. Heron of Hope, Nurturing Presence, both solid white cards. Demonic Bargains, and unplayable rare. Then we've got Ragged Recluse and Blood Fountain, which are both playable black cards. You'll want 1 or 2 of these in your black decks. But then we've also got Falconwrath Celebrants, which is just a super solid 5-drop in red. And I think this is what I want to take here. I think it's probably better to take the good red common versus any of these other cards. Like, Valorous Stance is good, but seeing one pick 3 doesn't really mean anything for me. So I'm going to stay with my 2 first picks and pick a Falconwrath Celebrants and see where we go from here. And I'm pretty paid off. Belligerent Guest is a very good 3-drop in the Vampires deck. So we'll take this. Mischievous Catgeist is good in blue-white. So is Traveling Minister. I am seeing some green-white cards, so if I had taken that Tauren's, maybe I could have gotten a deck to work, but I'm happy just taking Guest here. Alchemist Gambit is not a gambit I want to be partaking in draft, so we'll just take the Guest. So here, now we have a choice. There is a good blue removal spell and a good white removal spell. And there's also another Belligerent Guest and a Voldaren Epicure, both of which are solid. And I'm not sure which to take. I think the Guest is a little bit better than the Epicure, but it's close. They're both very solid cards. Epicure is better than you think, because creating a blood token is kind of like drawing a card, if you squint. So being able to play a 1/1 for 1 and then draw a card later on is pretty good. But the Guest is aggressive and tends to be a card I like to play. So I'll take the second one of those. No red card in this pack is awkward. I could take Cobbled Lancer or Stitched Assistant. Both are good. I could take the Rot-Tide Gargantua or a Traveling Minister. There's also this Evolving Wilds. I'm into either the Minister or the Evolving Wilds. Maybe just grab the Minister here and see if red-white's where we want to be. This Evolving Wilds is more flexible, but the Minister might just be reading into what's open. Well, I say that and immediately find nothing here. Daybreak Combatants is not super great. I guess it's playable, but I'd rather have Belligerent Gust in my red decks. I'm not loving any of these cards. Dread Fugue is fine-ish. Like, Dread Fugue is playable. Courier Bat's playable. I'm going to take the colorless card. This card's been fine. Now I'll take the Evolving Wilds. Happily take the Evolving Wilds here, because I don't know what my second color is. This is going to help me play my second color, whatever it may be. Pyrespawn's fine. I like having one, but Wedding Invitation's been pretty good in my vampire decks, and I already have 3 good vampires. So I'm going to take Wedding Invitation. It cycles, and it helps you close out the game, or stay in the game because it gives your guy lifelink. So here's another, like, Heron Blessed Geist is a decent top end, but it's much better in white-blue. Not a lot I can read from this pick, unfortunately. I guess I'll take the Heron Blessed Geist, but I don't want to play it. Looks like white might be open. The Nurturing Presence is here. Ooh, maybe I can get there on the Ancestral Angers. That would be fun. These are both playable cards. Seeing 2 playable cards last pick is interesting. Alright, what do we got? We've got no removal spells. We've got a Panicked Bystander, which has been pretty good against me, but I haven't ever really wanted to play it. It just hasn't lined up in the decks I've had. Shattered Sanctum, you know, it's a land. I'd play it. I don't really want to first pick an Ancestral Anger. I don't know if I'm white enough to pick, like, the Traveling Minister. I think it's Magma Pummeler. This card's pretty good. And I'm definitely in red. And it's one of the best. It's the best red card from the pack. If I can wheel this Ancestral Anger, I'd be pretty happy. Yeah. I'm going to take the Pummeler. Minister's probably the second pick here. Minister or Bystander. But the Pummeler's good. Okay, red-white dual land with nothing else in the pack that I'm really interested in. Guess I'll take the dual land. Don't really want to play Fearful Villager in this deck. Gluttonous Guest is good. And then there's some good blue and green cards. Okay. Take the dual land. Green-white uncommon. That could have gone with my first pick green-white card. But instead, I get to take this Voldaren Epicure, which I'm pretty happy with also. I think Perish Blade Trainee is a little too slow, though it is kind of good with the 2/2 with haste that I keep saying is a bad card. And Beguiler's slow. I think it can be good, but it's very slow. So I'll take my Epicure and try to stay low to the ground if I can. Oh, what do we feel about the Honeymoon Hearse? I have not been impressed with this card, but it could be decent if you have enough cheap creatures. I think I'll just take the Traveling Minister, though. Lacerate Flesh can be a decent removal spell in these decks. I'm kind of missing a big piece of removal, but I think I can pick up Lacerate Fleshes later on. Oh, are we doing it? Taking this Ancestral Anger. Seeing if we get there on the Ancestral Anger deck. Yeah, I mean, it looks like white-blue might be open, but I haven't seen any amazing spells. Like, I've seen some decent creatures, but no good spells that I'd want in that deck. Um, Sacrifice 2 blood tokens to flip this. This isn't good enough for me to switch to black, so I'll just take another guest. There are 2 good black cards in this pack, but I'm pretty happy with a belligerent guest also. Yeah, we're pretty aggressive here. Our mana's going to be good too. Let's just see where it goes. I want like an Abrade or another Flameless Bolt, and a Sigarda's Imprisonment would be great. There are white cards here, but I don't want to play any of them. Piercing Light's not very great. Heron of Hope might be the pick because it's a flyer. Militia Rallier's kind of okay. But I have a bunch of 3-drops already. I guess I'll take the Heron. I don't know if I'm playing the Heron, but I guess I'll take it. Ooh, I've liked Sanguine's Statuette in my aggressive decks. I'm going to take it here. I have a few ways to make blood tokens in the Guests and the Epicure. Blood Servitor also makes makes blood. This card's not amazing, but in decks that need blood, you know, a 3-mana 2/2 that makes a blood token is serviceable. I'd rather not play it, but it's in the deck for now. Yeah. I'm liking where we're at. If this Ancestral Anger wheels in this pack, never lucky. So it looks like white-black might be open. These are all some very good white-black cards. Do I take the Panic Bystander? Or do I just take the dual land? So I can splash something better than this if I open it. I think I'll take the land. That might be wrong. Basically, I'm speculating on something better to splash versus a 2-mana 2/2 that's sometimes a 3/5. And 3/5 is a good stat line. So maybe I should have just been okay with that. Flame Breather? I guess Flame Breather. I don't need another wedding invitation. I guess I get it anyways. I'm bummed that the other Ancestral Anger didn't wheel. I really thought it would have in that pack. Pack seemed pretty okay. I thought the Anger would wheel. I've got the 2 Heron Blessed Geists in the sideboard if I end up needing to play them. Right now I don't really want to. Alright, let's see. What black cards would I splash if I open them? I might play Vampire Slayer. Am I splashing Falconwrath Forebear? It can't block. When it deals combat damage to a player, make a blood token. I can sacrifice 2 blood tokens to return it from my graveyard to the battlefield. It's a 3/1 flyer. It's a powerful card. How many humans do I have? 5 humans? These are humans? That's a human, that's a human. So I can play the Falconwrath Forebear, which is a very good card. And I could pretty easily splash it. Or I could take like the Resistance Squad or the Falconwrath Celebrants, which are on color powerful cards. I think I'm going to try the rare. That's probably not what you're supposed to do. Hullbreaker Horror. This card's amazing, but I'm not going to pick it. I'm going to have a little bit of restraint here at least. I'm going to choose one of these uncommons, either the Voltaic Visionary or the Fleeting Spirit. Both are pretty good. Both are pretty good. Which do I want? The Voltaic Visionary? I'm actually not sure which one I want. I'll take the Visionary. Oh geez, what happened? Okay. Okay, by invitation only is a bomb. We're going to be taking this. It's very good in our deck. I've gotten this card in like 3 of my last 5 drafts or something silly. I'm glad we're in white. Okay. Third Traveling Minister or first Blood Petal Celebrant? I think it's the Blood Petal Celebrant, but I'm not sure. Just because it makes blood. That's close. I'm not sure what the right pick there is. I would not be surprised if I made the wrong pick. Inspired Idea is great. Obviously, no one's in blue because the Hullbreaker Horror, and now this came around this late. This card's just good. You should play this in your deck. You should almost always cast it for 3, because by the time you cast it, you'll never have more than 4 cards in your hand anyways. Lightning Wolf is fine. I'll put Lightning Wolf in my deck. Oh, that's a late Quartermaster. That's a great pickup. Yeah, really happy about this pickup. Put that in the deck. Yeah, white-blue was open. This card's good, but it's not going in my deck. I'll take the third Ancestral Anger here. Instead of a Pyre Spawn, I'm going to be lower to the ground than Pyre Spawn. Another Flame Breather might be okay here. It's better than everything else, I guess. I'm not playing Piercing Light, but I'll take it. I'm not playing the Blood Servitor. I'm not playing any of these cards. I think this could probably be a 15-land deck, because I have 3 cards that cycle here. And this cycles. I think the Heron's not getting in the deck. Like this might be the deck, something like that. Really could have used one more piece of actual removal. So we did not quite get there on the removal. But this is a pretty decent aggressive deck with a plan for later on. Yeah, we're just going to play this with 15 lands. Play a swamp, and then a bunch of mountains and plains. Yeah. This is the deck, I think. 15 land, 3 Ancestral Anger, Epicure. I'm going to try Nurturing Presence. I think this card might be decent. Like, just throw this on one of my 1-drops and it's fine. The 2 Kessig Flame Breathers are a little maybe out of place. Maybe I cut one of those for 1 more land. Four, 5, 6, 7 plains, 7, 8, 9 red. Yeah, let's try this. I like cutting that Flame Breather. Yeah. I'm happy with this. Let's get into a couple of matches and see how this goes. What a cool name our opponent has. Yeah, this hand looks good. On the draw, kind of sucks, but this hand looks good otherwise. Second Ancestral Anger. Yes, please. Me too, me too. If they tap out, I'll probably go Nurturing Presence plus Ancestral Anger. Because that makes a 1/1 that can trade with the Ragged Recluse. And lets me attack. Yeah. Cool. Good draw. This will trade with the regular recluse if they attack. Snapping off that block. Sure, Lightning Wolf. Found my land. So I think I just go land Belligerent Guest, attack for 3. And yeah, I'd like this to get black, but getting the by invitation only thing is pretty good. And if all they're doing is attacking with their first striking stuff, that's good for me. And if they're playing another creature, I get to shoot it, I hope, and that's good for me too. Are they exploiting? They don't even know if they're exploiting or not. Do they want to sacrifice a creature to get a card out of my hand? Yeah, I'm not surprised that they didn't do anything there. I'll grab the second white. Ooh, Ballista Watcher. So I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage next turn. Huh. I think I'm just going Belligerent Guest, attack with Celebrant. I guess if I attack with both, they take down to 7. And then Flame Blast Bolt kind of protects me from whatever they're doing. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. Cool. Super happy to see them block here. I'll take the trade and pass. Flame Blast Bolt can kill the Celebrant. They won't get a blood token from it. Am I blocking this? Am I blocking this? Kind of think no, right? Yeah, I think no. Another Lightning Wolf. Okay. Do they have to chump block now? Flame Breather makes us a 3/2. Ancestral Anger on it. The take 1 down to 8. Then this is 5. Yeah, so they'll have to chump. Or trade. Cool, found the land too. So we've got a trade here. And now I'm not even dead through a removal spell. Oh, they just go through it. They just do nothing? Cool, now I get to make us both sacrifice 1 creature, and I'll win. So they'll take 1 from the Fire Breather, then I'll sacrifice it, and they'll take 2. Boom. Getting aggressive. I'm really glad I took that aggressive line. That worked out really well. Sweet. Alright, Bike Dog. Is Bike Dog like a centaur, but it's a bike and a dog instead of like a man and a horse? This hand's good. Cool. We have our splash color, which is fine. We have double red for the Ballista Watcher, which is also good. Next turn, we're probably just like casting the Anger to get in for some damage and draw a card. Yeah, we're definitely just like cycling these away to get in for free damage here. Just gonna cast them both. Get in while the getting's good. And that might seem like a waste, but I just drew 2 cards for that also. So that didn't cost me anything to run those out. Statuette's going to be good later on. I'll play the Shattered Sanctum next turn and probably cast one of these 4-drops. Not sure which one I want to run out first. This thing can't block. Should they want to be aggressive? I'll get in for 1, and I'll play the... I guess I'll play the wolf first. Don't know how much it matters which one I play first. I'm discarding the swamp to a blood token eventually. I don't remember if I said that specifically or not, but that is what's happening. So they're going to hit me for 6 this turn. It's kind of fine. Do you have an Abrade or something for my wolf? That would be a little sad. Nothing. Okay, combat. All attack. You have the destroy target attacking creature thing? No, just Rending Flame. Okay. That's fine. So I could go Visionary plus Statuette and then trade Statuette off? Or I just play the Ballista Watcher this turn. I think I'm just running out the Watcher. They don't have any blood on the table right now, so I shouldn't be too scared of Statuette doing anything. Okay. That's a 1-2. That's a 2-1. This is going to die to that. I'm not blocking. Now I'm on the defensive all of a sudden. I kind of want to just play the Falconrest Celebrants, but I also kind of want to go like Visionary, land, pass, ping with Ballista Watcher. I could also just go land, pass, double shoot with Ballista Watcher. Kill the Initiate. Kind of don't hate just passing this turn. Nah, I am going to play the Visionary. Sets up a slightly better turn next turn. I can shoot the Celebrant if I need to, but I'm hoping I don't need to. Because it gives them blood and then they can attack with Statuette again. I have the Abrade. I'm shooting something with this, I just don't know what. I guess I kill the Celebrant, right? I could shoot the Initiate, but Initiate's going to train this turn when it attacks, so it'll be a 2-3, so that doesn't do anything. This is holding off the Celebrant anyways. Jeez, I don't know. No, I'm just going to shoot them. I don't want to give them a blood token and let them attack this turn. Like I said, this already holds off the Celebrant. If they attack, I'll trade Visionary with the Hypnotist. If they have a trick here, they're going to get me, but if not, I'm happy with these. Okay. They have the Sure Strike. You know, was going to get me regardless. This is a nice play, though. This into this. Decently stabilized. They have no blood. Okay, never mind. Ancestral Anger, huh? So I can play Statuette, which I'm gonna do. But now what do I do? My opponent can attack me for 4, which doesn't kill me. Unless they can make blood or they have a trick. So I'm wondering about just going Anger on the Minister. Give it +3/+0. And then just attack? Yeah, you know what? I'm getting in there. Bluffing, blocking with the Statuette. Oh no, the second Statuette kills me. Well, that sucks. And that trains? Yeah. So I don't think I have anything that gets me out of this. Yep. Take action. Cool. We're dead. Shoot. Well, our opponent had to have one of the few ways that red-white can make blood on enters the battlefield to kill me there. So I'm, like, if I'm not attacking there, I'm chump blocking, which means I'm losing. So I think I definitely attack. I wonder if the Ballista Watcher play ended up killing me. I don't know. That was a close match. Jeez Louise, I just knocked my microphone over. For no good reason, I just, like, smacked it. This hand looks good. We're on the draw again, which is not what I want to be, but, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. We have a 1-drop. We have a 2-drop. Sure. Hiya. Flame Breather, go. What you got? Wandering Mind? Sure. What you got? What you got? What you got? Next turn I get to draw 3 cards. They have an Ancestral Anger. Oh, that's pretty good with Storm Chaser Drake, huh? Am I ministering? Like Wedding Invite plus Minister? Yeah, let's start with Wedding Invite. Draw a card. Minister. Combat, attack for 2. I think we're just racing here. I think that's the plan. Our opponent's got a really good start, so hopefully we can find our Flame Blast Bolt. Wedding Invitation is hopefully going to gain us some life with the Voldaren Epicure here in a turn or 2. And the Minister is going to do some work to keep us healthy. And that's what I'm going to rely on to get us through this. The Evolving Wilds does get to get black for the Falconwrath Forebear. And hopefully this can help us close out the game. Ooh, the second Wandering Mind. Yeah. They've got the Air Force, and I've got the Land Force. We'll see who's faster. So in my turn, I'm going to... Jeez, okay. I was going to say I'm going to cast Ancestral Anger before I play a land to see if I draw my Black Source, but I found my Black Source anyways. Still going to do this. Blood Petal Celebrant, huh? We'll do that. We'll attack. If they want to trade, I'm pretty okay with it, actually. No trading. Okay. There's a Spooky Vampire. Go. Our opponent's deck is scary. Wandering Mind to find Ancestral Anger to power up your Storm Chaser Drake. But this Evolving Wilds is hopefully getting discarded to a blood token if we make it that far. Oh no. I'm not just dead, am I? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I found another Anger I am. Jeez Louise. Okay. Guess I'm just dead. Exacxies too? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, well. Let's try again. On the draw again? Sure. We're just gonna get aggroed out again. Always being on the draw is a bummer. I don't have enough removal to catch back up well enough. Yeah, opponent's got a Throng. I guess I'm playing defense this time. That can block that. Play Visionary? No, I'm going to play Flame Breather. Yeah, I guess I will attack. This holds off the Throng anyways. Alright. Okay, no land. I can work with no land out of our opponent. I think I want a double spell here. So let's go to combat, hit for 1. Oh, they're blocking so they can put this on the Lantern Bearer, I guess? Sure. I'll play some stuff. They missed a land, so they can't do the thing they wanted to do. That works out for me. Do I want to gamble with the Visionary? Decent chances it's just a land. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah. Never didn't have it. Play the Lightning Wolf. Hit for 2. Now they get to do the thing, put the Curiosity on the Lantern Bearer. It's probably too little too late, though. Cool, I found my Flame Blessed Bolt anyways. Everything attacks. Throng's probably gotta block this turn. No. Boop that. We did it. All that had to happen was for our opponent had to miss land drops. But we did curve out, and, you know, we killed them on turn 5. So, still pretty good, but they also did nothing, so... we'll take it. Alright. Jumping into the 5th game. This hand's okay. It's definitely not the best, but we will take it. Because we've got some good plays. Oh, no. I'll wait on the Evolving Wilds. Just play Statuette this turn. Play the Forebear the following turn. And then Evolving Wilds. Okay, green-white. Green-white beats. We'll see if we can get out ahead with our 3/1 flyer. Okay. They've got an aggressive little draw here. So I can Ancestral Anger. So whenever it deals combat ambush to a player, create a blood token. So I think I'll do this. Make blood. Attack. Damage happens. Make blood. Land. Visionary to trade with the infantry? Pass? Yeah, that's just a casual 5/5, sure. That's gonna train. This has to block this. I guess it doesn't have to, but that's what I wanted it to do. Oh no. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna get aggroed out by this white-green deck. Take 3, my turn. This attacks. What am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. This thing's just gonna kill me really fast. It's gonna make the Griff Rider huge also. So, I don't know. Feeling pretty dead. I'm gonna take this action. Yep. Looking for Flame Blessed Bolt? That's not it. Like, blocking this doesn't really accomplish anything. Taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 here. If I don't block. Guess I'm blocking. Yeah, feeling pretty dead. It's not gonna help. Ping you. Make you bigger. Play this. Make you bigger. Hit for 5. I mean, the forebear is doing work. It's just... This is really good against the controlling decks. This is not very good against, you know, other aggro decks. But that's just what this format is, I guess. Just a bunch of aggro decks fighting each other. Now I just have to triple chump here. Or I'm dead. So you block, you block, you block. Yep. At least I have 4 blood tokens. Yeah, good game. And we're dead. Well, what did we learn this draft? We learned that I need more removal. I only ended up with like 2 pieces of removal in this draft, and it's not enough. We need better spells. Because I wasn't able to aggro people out. I wasn't able to get under them. I have these great cards that I just am not drawing on time, right? Like, Magma Pummeler could have... It wouldn't have gotten me out of that situation, but this is a great card. By invitation only, it gets me out of that situation, right? Like, this was supposed to make up for the fact that I didn't have any removal. This deck seems... I think this deck should be fine, and it just wasn't, which is frustrating. Just goes to show that I'm still learning, and I don't really know what decks are great here. It's frustrating, too. I feel like I'm learning and getting better at drafting, and then I just have a bad run, which makes me question if what I was doing was wrong, or what, you know? I think the premise of this deck is good. We've got a bunch of good 1s and 2s. I would love to have been able to swap out, you know, the Wedding Invitation and the Nurturing Presence with 2 more removal spells. But otherwise, we've got good 1s and 2s. Belligerent Guest is a great 3. Splashing for this probably is the wrong decision, but the splash never hurt us. We weren't punished for this. Doesn't mean it was the right thing to do, but it never punished us. And then we've got decent top end. Maybe too much top end, but again, that was never a problem either. We just needed to swap out these pieces for some removal. Draw our best card a couple more times, and we would have been good. So that's it for me. I was hoping to make a run. Like you saw, I'm Diamond 2 right now. I was if I did well, I was gonna try to make a run for Mythic, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Um, yeah, got to do a couple more drafts before they are open. I'm running out of gems because I can't figure out this draft format. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed learning and losing with me today. Hopefully, we get all the losing out before the arena open this weekend. That's the plan at least. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you next time.